Okay, what is up? What is up? What is up, everyone in these YouTube streets? What's up? What's up? What's up? Happy Monday to all you guys in here, especially the ones who are watching this live and watching the replay. What's up? What's up? What's up? Good to see you all lovely people in here, especially the ones that are joining right now. And so I'm just gonna wait a few minutes just to people to catch up. We want to jump on the panel and just really, just really having this, Mindful Monday community conversation live stream. And so I just want to say hi to the peeps in here and hello to Kiba. What's up, Kiba? And Maya. Hello, Maya, to you. Also, good to see you. Good to see you, Maya. Hopefully, you are enjoying your day, especially you, Kiba, and everyone else who is watching this live. Good to see all you lovely people. What's up? What's up? What's up? And so, yeah, happy April 4th of 2022. I know that things are just, still, things are happening out there in society and just in general. But hopefully, you guys are doing well. Hopefully, you guys are taking care of yourselves, staying healthy, staying sane, especially, and just really staying out of trouble. Not saying I'm telling you guys what to do. I'm just having an open discussion with you guys too. I'm just gonna check in on you guys too before I talk about today's topic for this live stream too. So, Cardomancy, what's up? Good to see you. What's up? What's up? What's up? Good to see you. Hopefully, you are doing well also. Yes, thank you for that, Maya. Thumbs up as you scroll in, please. Yes, every support counts too. Thumbs up, sharing the live stream. It's all good. So thank you for that, Maya. And shout out to you. And if anyone wants to check out Maya's channel, Black Cat Tarot, it'll be in the description below. So if you ever want to check out her content, she has some really cool videos, and she does some awesome live streams with other content creators, healers, tarot readers. If you guys want to call them, she does some good stuff, and you know, it's really cool. So, and yes, she does some investigative stuff too with her readings. She's like Sherlock Holmes and Batman with her Oracle tarot cards. So it's cool stuff. So yes, thank you for that, Maya. I appreciate that. It's always good to see you, my friend. Oh, you're welcome. Thank you. Thank you for dropping by. It's always good to see you. Always good to see you guys in here also. So it's all good. It's all good. So yes, let's go wait for a few minutes. Oh, my big sis is here. What's up? What's up, Sonja? Good to see you. She says, "Hey Jay, just popping in to say hello." Shout out to my big sis, Sonja Rayne Lee. I just, love her to pieces. As a family, it's all good, and it's always good to see you. And if you guys ever want to check out her channel too, Sonja Rayne Lee, her individual channel, she does another one with EQ called Soul Sisters Tarot, or the Soul Sisters Tarot. If I'm saying it right, she'll backhand me if I don't do it. But all jokes aside, though, if you guys ever want to check out her own channel and the Soul Sisters Tarot channel too, I know they're not going live today, but they'll go live on my best friend's birthday next week too. So, but if you want to check out EQ's channel too, Wisdom of the Blue Lotus Tarot, if Wisdom of the Blue Lotus, if I'm saying it right, their channels will be in the description below, and feel free to check them out. They do some awesome stuff. So much love to my big sis. Hopefully you are doing well too, and all that. Yes, Catwoman. So yep, there you go. Awesome stuff. Yeah, EQ is amazing too. EQ is, I think for you guys remember for one of my live streams, she played a flute, and it was really the coolest thing ever. I was like, oh shit. I really want to go on an adventure. I want to play, like, thinking about it, just playing like a Zelda. So it's kind of like, oh shit, she could play. So it was really cool. So yeah, shout out to EQ and my big sis Sonja Rayne Lee. And hello, Miss Candy. She says, hello, Jane, hanging out for a little bit before picking up my youngest stuff. Okay, yeah, cool. I understand, Miss Candy. All good. It's all good. So shout out to you, Miss Candy. And so, and I'll just, share, today's topic too when it comes towards, what I want to share. And today I just want to talk about, anger. And, probably guys heard this, topic too about anger. And it's just like, whoa, it's like, just like with anger, especially with that certain emotion. And it really kind of has a way of creeping up on us on a regular basis. And just like with anger too, and just, talking about it, it could be just, kind of triggering because, that's a really powerful emotion that we go through on a daily, regular basis, and like life tests us in so many ways when it comes towards, certain people in our personal lives, our family, with our people that we're dating, and so on and so forth, to professional relationships with our work colleagues, people we collaborate on online platforms like this, or just, in general too, for any kind of career field. And even just, what's going on in society too, and pop culture in general too, what's going on in current events, people are suffering and going through things, and, public figures slapping someone across the face. You probably guys know what I'm talking about too. And just like with anger, just really trying to think about with just really, meditating, just figuring out what topic I'm going to talk about for today's live stream. And it was just like, anger just kept popping up in my whole body over and over. And it's just like, it's like, it makes sense. It's kind of like what my spirit, well, let's say my spirit team, but it's kind of what popped up in my whole kind of, body recently too. It's just kind of like, it's like, with everything that's going on, you probably guys know what I'm gonna go to also with Will Smith and Chris Rock just slapping Will Smith slapping Chris Rock in the face. And it was like, oh shit, and it was kind of like that's for me sharing that too. I'm not condoning not putting down Chris or Will Smith too. And it's just, and it's just like, just like really watching that, from like, from that perspective, from the screen, you seeing two like pop culture icons, just, especially like with Will Smith just putting his hands on, Chris Rock for just really uh just really saying is supposedly saying something about his wife, and like Jada Pinkett Smith, and it's kind of like, Chris was just doing his job, at the same time he was just being a comedian, but and just, Will kind of took it the wrong way, and then, boom, slap across the face and all that. And it's just like, Will sat down and said, keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth and all that stuff too. And it just really came down to it too, just how, anger can really just be, something is always, anger can be just emotion to really be mindful of, it. And hopefully that what I'm saying makes sense to you guys too. And it's just like, because with anger, and it's just like, when if like certain things trigger us, if whether, like certain like, like our family kind of triggers us, they say something that we don't like, or if like if you hear loud noises from pets, from other people, from annoying neighbors, to just saying, even from our people that we care about, our families, our loved one, people that we date, and so on and so forth. And it can really just it's like something like anger is something to really be mindful of when it comes to our everyday lives, because because like how we just to really be mindful of that when it comes to our anger, when it comes, especially when it comes towards, our relationships, our relationships with life, and just, our relationships with other people, and, so on and so forth, is really something to really be mindful of. Because if we all did what we, like Will Smith did to Chris Rock, or in a very similar situation, I mean, and we could have been like, honestly, I'll just say this from a man's perspective. If I did something like that, if I went upstage and put my hands on someone, who's really just doing their job and just really trying to, doing what they do best, and I got really offended by it, and then, hey, I got to face the consequences of my actions. I got to be accountable for what I've done, whether it be, if I don't get any kind of, roles, or even like deals, or other projects going too. It's like, okay, I get it. I put hand on someone, I shouldn't have done that. I should have handled it another way. And just really, handling my anger, just really, just being mindful of that. And let me get some water before I talk. And just like, I was going to get to with this topic with anger, and it's just like, it's really good to be mindful of our anger too. And that's where mindfulness comes in too, just because, with mindfulness, it's really all about being aware of how you're feeling at this moment, without overthinking things, without just really over analyzing it, just really just tuning into, especially, within your whole body, with your throat, with your heart, with your chest, with your legs, all that, with mindfulness, it can really take us far. And just like, with anger too, just really sticking to the topic. And it's just, oh, what was I going to say? Yeah, it's just really something good to be mindful of. Because, like life tests us in so many ways. And it's just like, whether, someone says something, that triggers us, something that says that annoys us, or even if we doing something that really triggers us, like say, like for example, you're trying to beat a boss in a game and you having difficulty playing it, and then all of a sudden you like you get pissed off and then you slam the controller and you like just saying motherfucking shit. It's like all that stuff. And it's like something to really be mindful of when it comes to anger as well. And even just like if you guys want to share too, how you can guys, just be mindful of your anger if something triggers us or offends us or anything like that too. Just really feel free to share if you're comfortable. You don't have to, but if you want to, that is totally up to you. And just like with me too, I'm just going to share my own stories when it comes to, how to handling anger, being pissed off. It happens to me too. I had my stages where I was just a pissed off dude. And it's just like, you could see it in my face. I didn't say it verbally sometimes too, but at the same time, it's like, I have my moments where someone says something silly or say something really just, out of craziness or offensive. I was just like, really? You give him that kind of stern look, like, really, motherfucker? Like, really? And then all of a sudden, and it's like, you react to a certain way too. And that's like the kicker there too, just, reacting with anger, because that can really lead us to trouble. And I'm just going to be straight up with you after that. Because, like how Will Smith reacted to his anger, where he just put hands on Chris, has some dire consequences. And, and it's just like, just, just really being mindful of that too, how we can really just, being mindful of our anger is just like, wait a minute, you have the urge to really just do something, but at the same time, you're really being mindful of like, oh my gosh, how can I just shift this around to really just, handle it, my anger in a very mindful, healthy way. Just kind of like, maybe instead of like trying to confront someone to maybe you could just write it out in a journal, or maybe, writing your emotions out, or writing your emotions in a journal, or just really expressing your well, saying expressing your anger, just really using that energy to just really move that energy around, kind of like working out, just really shifting that energy around, or even just connecting with your breath, and just like the one thing about breath work, and it's just really cool too, right? And sorry about the internet dropout, guys. And just getting back to what I was talking about, and just really finding ways to really just be mindful. Talking about with the breath work can really just be helpful, and just yeah, I froze Maya. I don't know what happened with that. My internet was really good. Hopefully, you guys can hear me okay too. Just really explaining what I was gonna say too. I was talking about breathwork too. So, just really with anger, how we can really just be mindful of that with our, especially with breathwork too. It could just really just tune in to really just bring that self compassion back towards ourselves too, and just really You know, if you guys ever heard of her name is Tara Brock. She's a really known spiritual teacher, and I'm just trying to classify what she does. And she's a very well known spiritual teacher. She has her own YouTube channel also. And just with Tara Brock, she created this really mindful meditation called Rain. And just like with this rain meditation too, it really helps, just really brings some self-compassion towards ourselves too, and really just helps us to really just bring some compassion for ourselves if we are dealing with some really intense stuff in our lives as well. Kind of like if certain people piss us off, or if we're dealing with a kind of heavy emotions too. And it's just like with anger and just really coming back with that. And it's just you can really just you really connect with yourselves also. Just really, if like say if you feel angry and you just feel like you want to just like react or retaliate, especially like for men too. Like um, we just, I'm not trying to generalize here. It's just like, I'm just speaking from my own experience, how we just really want to react and just want to put hands on somebody. And even just like that too, we can really just really find ways to really just, bring that self-compassion back. We can just take a breath in with that breath, really find ways to really calm our mind and our body to just bring that compassion back towards ourselves too, knowing that we are okay, that you don't have to react to anger. You could just bring some compassion back, in ourselves to where like we could bring back our peace and safety for ourselves. And especially, when it comes to towards any like stressful situations, or if like people piss us off, if in our personal relationships, like family, friends, husbands, wives, girlfriends, etc., and even just in our professional relationships, if we're working with a work colleague or collaborating with someone online on YouTube or anything like that too, if anything what they said or they done really just triggered us or pissed us off to the fullest. And it's just like it's a really go it's like a oh god, I can't think. Yeah, it's a really like cool way, and especially with the breath work, you could really just bring that compassion back towards ourselves too. And so yeah, that's pretty much I wanted to talk about when it comes to anger, because I've been seeing this like on YouTube with the Oscars fiasco thing, and then all the other stuff too that I've seen on other online platforms also. And it's just really, I just want to have an open discussion about that, how we can really just handle our anger in a very mindful and healthy way. So if you guys have anything to share, and especially for the Mindful Monday community conversations, you're more than welcome to do so. And so, and feel free to let me know if you guys can still hear me. Okay, so hopefully I don't freeze again too. So Annie, what's up, Annie? Yes, she says hi. Hello, Jay. I hope you are all is well. Yes, I am doing well, Annie. I'm just talking about anger and how we can really be mindful of our anger with like we're dealing with intense situations and all that too, and just really sharing it with the folks in here too. Just having an open discussion about it as well. But hopefully you are doing good, Annie, and hopefully you had an awesome weekend. And hello to Geek Hillbilly. Good to see you. And just I'm doing good. I'm just enjoying my day. Have some lot of stuff that you know um doing some stuff in all that, and I'm doing good, and hopefully you are doing well also, DK Billy. Sharon, what's up, big sis? Good to see you. Hopefully you are doing well, big sis. Shout out to you. I am doing good. Hopefully you are doing well also. I haven't watched your content lately, but I'll definitely will check you out, your content, see what you're up to lately. And if you guys ever want to check out Sharon Lee, Strawberry Rhubarb Tarot, we need an awesome biker tarot, and I'll just call her that. All jokes aside though, but she's really awesome. And if you guys ever want to check out her channel, Strawberry Rhubarb Tarot, feel free to check out her link, channel link below. And the same goes to my big sis Lisa Smith too. Spirit Intuitive Tarot. And if you guys want to check her out too, her channel will be in the description as well. And if you guys ever want to check out the Nasty Women's Tarot, if you guys love to laugh, have fun, connect with, awesome people who are all about, peace and harmony, feel free to check out the Nasty Women's Tarot channel below, and you won't regret it. And so, good to see you, Sharon. Hopefully you are doing well also. And so, let me see who else. And Maya says, sit on your hands when people piss you off. Okay. That's a good advice there, Maya. I never heard that one before, but that's really makes sense. Because, it's just like, when people piss us off, it's really good to really just be mindful of how we're reacting to that too. So it's kind of like, it's like, something pisses you off or someone pisses you off. It's like, it's really got to be mindful of that, especially sensations within your body. If your jaw tightens, if your mouth tightens, if your eyes start to squint, you feel like you got that kind of like Wolverine kind of, battle mode kind of there too. So yeah, thank you for sharing that. Maya, sit on your hands when people piss you off. Huh. I did really remind that. Take note of that. And K Travel says we have a choice when we are hurt to allow it to go into an angry place. Yeah, exactly, K Travel. That's a good point there. It really just, it comes down to us how we handle that, and just, where we just, react to our anger, where we just put hands on someone. We really have to be accountable for that too. Just really, I'm not trying to promote violence whatsoever, and that's not what I'm saying. But just if we make the choice to just put hands on someone, kind of like we trying to slap someone in the face, or we just trying to just get in their face, cuss them out, or anything like that. You really got to be accountable for those actions, and just really, you know, uh, be responsible, and even just how we can really just how we with those choices, K Travel, just to say, I can't think right now. Oh, just to really not like react to your anger, just just keeping your calm, just really just find ways to really breathe and connect with our breath can be really helpful also. But also we got to be responsible for that also. So thank you for sharing that, K Travel. And yes, we do have a choice when we're hurt, allow it to grow an angry place. And we could always, shift that around if we could just, come out of that angry place to really just, really bring that compassion back. And so good stuff there. Thank you for sharing, K Travel. Hey, Spirit Knows Tarot. Good to see you. What's up? What's up? Hopefully you are doing well, Spirit Knows Tarot. Always good to see you. Good to see you, my friend. And so, allowing anger also keeps us attached, allowing ourselves to be controlled. Yeah, it does. And it's just good. And it's like with mindfulness that comes with it, K Travel, is just to really not let the anger turn into rage and let it have a hold on us too. And it's just like how we can really just come out of that and just really, really bringing that compassion back towards ourselves to know that, that you're okay, that, like this won't last forever. And it's just like, really with the breath work too, can just really be so helpful. And so, yeah, good stuff there, K Travel, what you're sharing, because, allowing the anger to really keep us attached is, it's not, not the funnest place to be. And just, if we could find ways to really just shift that around to just bring that compassion back towards ourselves can really just be helpful. So thank you for sharing that, K Travel. Good stuff there, guys. You guys are always dropping some knowledge here too. I'll just say that and saying cheers to all you guys too. So it's all good. Yeah, let the person know that. Yeah, and just like letting the person know that you're hurt. I mean, yeah, you can always stand your ground and just really knowing that, hey, this kind of hurt me, and I didn't appreciate that. Really, just standing your ground is a really good thing to do, especially as a man, and especially as a woman, man or a woman, it's always good to really stand your ground, to really just let the person know that, hey, I didn't appreciate what you did, that you hurt me, in that kind of way, whether it's verbally or even just physically too. And it's just like standing your ground can be really helpful also. And you don't really have to resort to, violence or anything crazy to just really prove that point. So just, yeah, just letting them know that they hurt you is really good way to really just standing your ground, speaking your truth, especially, and just really getting your point across too, knowing that, that they hurt you and, you didn't appreciate that. But also, it doesn't really have to really mean that you don't really have to resort to violence. But yeah, good stuff there, Q Travel. Oh, you got a sale for personal readings. Oh, cool, Sharon. Cool stuff. Nice. And so hurts always comes before anger. Yeah, it does. It does, K Travel. It really does. Because, when we're angry, we're hurt about something, we're scared about something, someone hurt us, and and that's where anger comes in. So that's definitely true too. Mm-hmm. Always consider that the source. Most people aren't worth the energy. Yeah, yeah, totally get that, Maya. And it's just, most people like, aren't worth it too. If it's just like, if you want to bring your sanity back, and it's just, talk, just really, talking, with anger. It's just like, if you're still like saying, like, if I was still angry about, that someone broke up with me or they betrayed me in some way too, I'll still be a very unhappy kind of dude. And it's just like, letting that go is just to really find ways to really bring that peace back within ourselves. And even just like forgiveness too. It's just can really just be a big one as well. And just, because like, the anger, just being angry, about, certain things that happened, in the past too. And just even about recent stuff now is, not holding on to it for a long time. It's not worth it, because it really will kind of eat you up in the end. And just letting that go can really just can really just bring that kind of clarity back towards ourselves. And so thank you for sharing that, Maya, and that was really good knowledge there. And what's up, Marcia? Good to see you. What's up, Marcia Green? What's up? What's up? Good to see you. Hopefully you are doing well, my friend. And so let me see what else people have to say. And so Cardomancy says, this isn't an anger thing, but I recently realized that I always push my jaw when I'm driving. Yeah, I get that too sometimes when I'm driving also, Cardomancy. I'm not conscious of it, but I notice my jaw is always sore after driving. Concentration, I think. Yeah, I get you on that, Cardomancy. And it's just like when I'm driving too, when I'm going to my friend's class, if I'm going to see like a friend of mine or at their house, or if I'm going to an event, and especially when I'm driving too, especially in Southern California, where the drivers are, they drive cray cray, especially if my heart goes out to people who live in LA, like Sonia. I know that, that people in LA just drive you crazy, just, driving around and doing some kind of crazy stuff. And you just want to cuss them out and just, say that. And, I totally get that. And just like with the, clenching my jaw, because I do that too. And I also, when I'm driving too, it's like, I do my best to relax, but at the same time, it's like, it's like, like if someone just cuts me off, or if he will just, just does something silly and like or dangerous too. I just really, I'm like my dad. I'll admit that as a man. I'm not a saint. It's like I cuss motherfucker out. It's like motherfucker. Like Samuel Jackson. Kind of like that on the road. But I'm not like crazy. But it's just like it's like motherfucker. Really, you did that? And just really utter in my mouth. But at the same time, I let that go. It's like okay, just let that go. Like And in most cases, I'd be like Stone Cold Steve Austin. It'd be like this, like, oof, give him the bird. It's like, it's a son of a biscuit, but yeah, I totally get where you're coming from, Cardamancy, because my jaw gets like that too sometimes when I'm driving. So I get that. Yeah, I get that, Spirit Knows Tarot. And and it's good to be in our feelings too when it comes towards how we're feeling and how we just handle things. If we're feeling sad or happy or excited or angry, it's good to be mindful of those emotions too. And it's just like how we react, how we handle that, those emotions too, in a very mindful and healthy way can really just take us far too. And really, like, again, we got to be accountable for our actions as well. But yeah, I understand, people are just being in their emotions nowadays too. And and we've seen that a lot in pop culture right now, especially, and so on and so forth, So yeah, I totally get that. Mm, yeah, a person can make you angry, but we allow it. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And just like, if like, we say someone makes you angry, but you just like, oh, whatever, you just ignore it. If you if you heard it like the same kind of, thing over and over, if someone keeps testing you and testing you and testing you and testing you, and it's just like you have your, like, every person has their breaking points. I do. I have my breaking points sometimes too, where it's just like, oh my gosh, like, really. And it's just like, with certain things too, it's like, shut the fuck up, and it's like, it's like, you want to hear it, you get annoyed, you get pissed, and it's just like, especially if you, like, you've been in certain situations with people over and over again, that you know they're doing stuff that really hurts not only them but other people too, that they care about too, as well as as yourselves. And it's just like, it really just, you ignore it, you ignore it, not trying to allow it, but at the same time we experience it over and over and over again. It's just like, you'll come to our breaking point. It's like, oh my gosh, you'll get like a headache. We just like, we don't want to talk. We don't, our mood changes from happiness to like that. And it's just, yeah, yeah. So yeah, that's a really good thing that you mentioned, K Travel, when we allow the anger to really, take over us too. Because, we could ignore it, for a long period of time, but, at the same time, if, we all have our breaking points, but it's like one of those that during that time, it's just like really good way to really just, find ways to shift that around the best way we can. So yeah, good stuff there, K Travel. Thank you for sharing. And especially all of you guys in here too. Thank you guys for sharing your perspectives. Yep. We claim our power. Exactly. Bingo, Maya. Preach. Mm, I get you there, Geek Hillbilly. And it says I keep a cool head. That's good. If they take a swing at me, which does happen, I finish it fast. Yeah, I kind of get or understand where you're coming from with that, Geek Hillbilly. And I'm the support of defending, like, people defend themselves the best way they can just to survive. Just like, like, even like if I get to a situation where I have to defend myself, and it's just like, I'm not letting no one put hands on me, and it's just like, you think I'm soft or anything like that. It's like, no, hell no. And but I don't want to hurt no one whatsoever too, because that's not, like, in my nature. But at the same time, I won't let no one, trying to, put hands on me, and also trying to take my peace away too. Always doing my best to really keep a cool head, kind of like what you said there too, Geeky Billy. And so thank you for sharing that too. And it's always good to really keep a cool head. And really just, if like we just have on our breaking points too, we can really just, you know, really just be aware of that and come back to, bring that compassion back towards ourselves. So yeah, I totally understand where you're coming from with that, Geek Hillbilly. Mm, yeah, yeah, exactly. Q Travel. It says our anger doesn't hurt the other person. It's like, it can eat us alive. Yeah, it does. It really does. That's so true. Oh yeah. Hmm. Oh yeah, Maya, totally. And she says, much can be accomplished with mindful words. Wait till you're not so angry to respond. Boom. You got right in the money there, Maya. Exactly. And just bringing that compassion back towards ourselves too, to really just, bring, calm ourselves down can really just help with that process also. So yeah, good stuff there, Maya. Good stuff there. Mm. Right, right, right. Yeah, like, with person trying to make you angry, they gotta really be accountable and just really, they have to learn their lessons the hard way. It's like, why are you trying to make me look bad or trying to control me or anything like that too? They gotta learn their lessons the hard way if they intentionally trying to hurt someone or trying to piss someone off too. And just really, do our best to not get into that kind of energy. But we're human. It like in certain situations, we will be tested in so many ways, and it's just like how we can really just, bring our peace back, with ourselves too, especially with our emotions, with our mind, with our hearts, with our body too, can really just be helpful, especially, with breathwork, you really just bring that self compassion back towards ourselves. So yeah, good stuff that you're sharing there, Maya, and K Travel, and all you guys in here too. Thank you, Marcia. Appreciate that. Thank you guys for jumping on too, hanging out with me too. And I totally understand. You guys are busy and you guys got to do your own thing. You got live streams to do, things to do with all that, being content creators, healers, all that beautiful stuff too, and any spiritual, creative communities that we're into. And it's just, has nothing but love for you guys also. And again, guys, if you guys are a content creator, if you guys are just, want to just, share about what you guys are doing when it comes to your readings and content channels and all that, you're more than welcome to share it on my channel. I have no problem with people promoting themselves. And, it's just like, it's, with the communities that we're in, especially the ones that are tied in, connected to creativity. If you love gaming, cooking, music, dance, tantra, whatever, to spirituality, with tarot, with yoga, with essential oils, and all that, and the wellness thing too. If you're into fitness geeks, fitness nerds, for essential oil nerds, and all that too. We're just, we're all interconnected. Wherever we live, in California to Canada, to Brazil, to China, wherever, it's always good to, we could find ways to connect, to really just, support each other, being real with each other too, and not trying to, sugarcoat anything. It really just brings some positive change and promoting that message of peace and harmony as well. So thank you, Marcia, and all you guys in here too, for just, hanging out with me too. Just have nothing but love for you guys. Hello, JR. What's up? Good to see you, my friend. What's up? What's up? What's up? Good to see you, JR. Hopefully you are doing well. And we were just talking about, anger in, in every cat. We're talking about anger and how we can really just be mindful of our anger when we are dealing with intense stuff from other people and, in our lives too, and with life in general. But welcome, JR, and hopefully you are doing well also with everything else that you're doing, and so on and so forth. So yes. Hello, Mary Thornberry. Good to see you. She says, I stick with MLK when he says meaning physical force with soul force. And the soul is hard sometimes for us. Yeah, he did mention that. Yes, that's so true. MLK did say that. Let me read that again. So let's stick with MK when he says meeting physical force with soul force, and the soul is hard sometimes for us. Yeah, that's so true. That is so true, Mary Thornberry. And just, I'm gonna really what you just read, really just marinate too. Because, MLK has some really profound kind of quotes too. And it's just really, I read them, I have to really just let the information simmer and just really trying to get the understanding of what he was saying too. But, that was really deep, Mary. And thank you for sharing that. Mm. Yeah, sometimes we do. We have to defend ourselves, and just like, defending ourselves a way that we're just, not letting anyone, putting any harm on us too. And it's just like, just not saying like, actual fighting, but also just really defending ourselves, not letting anyone putting us down, not letting taking our vibration away too, if that makes any sense to you guys too. But yeah, it's always good to really defend ourselves no matter what. But also, it's it's not cool to really just start anything, for any kind of reason, start a fight or anything like that, cause any drama. I'm not a fan of that. You know, and it's but at the same time, it's always good to really defend ourselves. To really survive, to really not let anyone put us down, not just physically, but also just really stand up for yourself. Like, hey, 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 like that. Like, don't push me around. Don't cross my boundaries. Really just putting your foot down. And saying like hey, I ain't about that. Hey, and just hey, don't do that. So really defend yourself like that too, and can really just take us far. So thank you for sharing that, JR. Yes. Hmm. Okay, Kika Billy. She says I'm at Lake MPT Exchange. Those aggressors to know a critical with. Mm. Hey, respect to you, Geek Billy. I mean, I didn't know that about you too, and I just, I call you Batman because I just have this respect for you too, and it's just like, hey, more power to you, man. And it's just like, really defend how you defend yourself, and really just not anyone push you around or really beat you down too. Can just really find ways to can be really helpful to really just really oh gosh really, stand our ground as, as a person, whether you're a man or a woman, straight or gay. We should let no one push us, let us bring us down to let anyone bully us or make people, let other people make us feel a certain way too. So yeah, kudos to you, Geeky Billy. Thank you for sharing that. Thank you, Maya. Guys, I'm glad you guys like the show too and the topic as well. And it's just, much love to all you guys in here too. I'm glad you guys are loving it. It's just something that just not only popped into my head, but it just, I saw on multiple YouTube platforms and in real life situations stuff. Also, it's like, wow. So this is I just want to drop in on this topic too. So thank you for that, guys. Yep, stand up for yourself. I'm an advocate for that, especially if you're a man or a woman. You know, any person should always have the right to stand up for themselves, no matter what. Oh yeah. And so, hey, Maya says I have a slow fuse but a molten hot temper, and you can thoughtfully insult them later. Maya's bad side, guys. Maya is awesome. As I call you, Catwoman. But yes, shout out to you, Maya. And really defend yourself is a really good way to really stand in with our truth, stand with our strength, reclaim our power. And you don't really have to do that just, when we're bullying people. When we just, stand up for ourselves, we be the example. It's just like, hey, we're not going to tolerate that kind of bullshit, And I'm glad you are doing that for yourself, Maya, and especially for you, Geek Ability too. Yeah, more power to you too, Geek Ability, and to Maya, and to all you people who are just really finding ways to stand your truth, stand with your truth, and stand your ground as as a person. That's really powerful. Gina, what's up, Gina? And she says you are very generous about sharing your spotlight with others. Yeah, I'll just say this, guys, and for those who are still here too, I am generous when it comes towards people sharing my spotlight. I'll invite people on my live streams, my panel, if they want to throw some cards with me, talk about certain topics, or even just promoting their services or their channels too. When it comes towards everything that they do, and I have no problem with that because I'm not trying to like be famous. I like to just do what I love to do and just help as much people as I can with my services, and me sharing my authentic personality with all you guys in here too. With the good days, the bad days. Like you guys seen it probably most all my moods when I was pissed off, sad, happy, I'm twerking and dancing, all that good stuff. That's the real me. And so I just love you guys too. And it's like, I'll always continue to share my spotlight. I am not stingy or selfish when it comes towards, with my spotlight, my I say YouTube fame or anything like that. I just, I like to help people, and especially when it comes to with creativity and self care and spirituality, it's all good. So I just like to help people, and I'll continue to do that until I'm an old man. And even if I'm an old man, I'm still at my cane. I'll still doing what I love to do. So yes, thank you for that, Gina, and shout out to you, my friend. Yes, thank you, Maya. You rock too, Catwoman. I love your channel. And same goes to Sharon Lee and Sonja Rayne Lee, if she's still here. And all you guys who have a platform too. You guys are awesome. Oh, hello, Ania. I put a star in your question, and she says, I have a question. What made you choose the name Herc 213? I feel like you deserve something memorable. E.g., a compassionate tarot. Oh, that's a cool name, Ania. Compassionate tarot. You know, when I came up with the name Herc 213, and I'm just gonna share this on my channel, it was just let me take a slug of water real quick. What made you came up with the name Herc 213? It was just out of the whim because I was listening to this because with Herc, Hercules, that's like pretty much what the name is too, based off the Greek hero. And that was one of my favorite shows and as a kid. Hercules: The Legendary Journeys with Kevin Sorbo, from the 90s, from the mid and early 90s. I was a big fan of it. I was a kid. And then I was just like around 2007 when I was just, working and just doing my own thing, supporting my family and myself, especially. And I was like, I saw this platform called YouTube, and it's like, oh, how can I like this platform, YouTube. I'm going to create an account on November 6th, 2007. And that's like the first day I ever had my YouTube channel. I was like, what should I name it? And then like, Herc came the first thing that come to mind was Herc. And then like, the 213 numbers there too comes of an album I was listening to also called 213 from Snoop Dogg and Nate Dogg and Warren, I think it was Warren G. And so it was like it was like a name of a Greek god in a rap album that I used to listen to all the time and watch. And I put those names together, Herc 213. That's kind of where it goes. And I like the name. It sticks to me because, like everyone's name is unique too. The channel name, like, like Ron's Unconditional Love Tarot. That's his name. That's his thing. That's cool. Yeah, Black Cat Tarot and Strawberry Rhubarb Tarot too. And it's like, those are cool names. And like with the name Herc 213, I'm sticking with it because, that's, I feel like that really sticks with me to my soul because it really connects with my childhood and also the things I love to do too. And so, but yeah, if I ever want to change my name, I'll definitely will take note of that. But I'm not in that position yet too, but I want to change my nickname anytime soon because I love the name Herc213. So that's not because it stands out, but it's like it suits me. It really feels right to my higher self, sticks to my soul and all that. And so hopefully that answers your question, Ania. And that was a really, really good question. So thank you for that. I'll take your advice to heart to see if I ever wanted to say, change my name in the future. I'm not there yet, but I love the name Herc213 and I'm sticking with it. But, I really do appreciate your feedback also, in your questions. And I love questions. So I'm very, very curious dude. So thank you for Ania. Yeah, so I get you, Geek Hillbilly. Yeah. Gotta use some restraint when you can, I totally feel you. Right on, man. Thank you, Maya. Appreciate that. So thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. You are real too, especially all you guys in here too. You always keep it a buck, keep it real. Like, Kelly doesn't catch free wellness. Shout out to her. She always keeps it real. Ron does, Sharon Lee does, Lisa, Debbie, Freebird Spirit, Lola, Gothangelik, oh, who else? Mary Street, Miss Clairvoyance. I I don't know how many people I collaborated with, over years. I've been around. And so shout out to all those people that I just mentioned too. And so, yes, and Lisa Smith, she keeps it real too. So shout out to my big sis squad, I call them. Lisa Smith, Sonja Rayne Lee, Sharon Lee, and EQ. I call them the sis squad, my big sis squad. So much love to all four of them. And so Gina says, "Oh man, it's almost here." Yep, I'm an old young fart. I'll be 34 next Tuesday. Believe it, that April 12th. So I was thinking about doing an earlier live stream. I'll have to really keep you updated with you guys too what I'm doing. But yeah, I'm gonna do something on my birthday. I might hang out with a friend at a certain place that she wants me to go to in Temecula. But at the same time, if that falls through, I might do a birthday live stream, and you guys could jump on the panel, have fun, throw some jokes, all that. So on my birthday live stream. So I'll keep you guys updated with that too if I'm doing a live stream, which it's just gonna be happening too. And so yes, my birthday is next Tuesday. And shout out to all the April babies up in here, the Aries crew, the Aries team, all the hotheads, the cramsters, shout out to Tony Baker, Cram, he does those awesome animal videos, and yes, shout out to all the Aries people. And so Geek Billy says you are still a spring chicken. Yes, I am, Geek Billy. Enjoy being young. Old age isn't for the weak in spirit. That's something that my dad said too. And you sound just like him too. And he said that to me also. But just enjoy yourself being young. In your 30s, doing your thing. So yes, thank you for that, Geek Billy, for those wise words. And I feel like I'm still young, but I have like a old soul too. So I'm embracing who I am all the way, fully, truly. So it's all good. Thank you for that, Geek Billy. And you love you some Hercules. Okay, cool. Hercules is that dude. So yes, especially I might share this on Saturday talking about Hercules. But Hercules, the origin stories is pretty crazy. But the ones that, the different versions of him in the comics and the TV shows are pretty cool too. Especially the one from the TV show. I think that's it. He's a really cool dude. From the Legendary Journeys, with Xena and all that. He's a really cool dude. And it's like one of my favorite all-time characters because he's he battles a lot of people from Xena to Thor to freaking Ares, the god of war. So he battled some, and Odin too. He battled some awesome people, and it's like, well, he beat Thor in the match. Ironically enough, he beat Xena in the match too, but he helped her redeem her past and made her to become like a really a good like a warrior. Not say like a warrior, but also like really really just change her life path around too. So it's cool stuff. But Gabrielle is the one that kind of help her really enjoy life too. But her and Hercules help her stay on the right path. But that's another story for another day. But yeah, Hercules is that dude. It's a cool stuff there, Marsha. Thank you, Maya. I appreciate that. Oh, nice. 213 is was a route. There was a route number. Okay. Head dairy. Oh. Well, that's cool, Geeky Billy. I didn't know that. Thanks for sharing. And Gina says you're going to have a birthday party on your channel to celebrate. Do it. Okay. I'll take note of that. I'll do a birthday party on my live stream on my channel. I'll definitely will take note of that. I'll just have to figure out the time, but I'll definitely will take note of that, Gina. Thank you for your suggestions. And so, yep, I've been around. Yep, especially in these YouTube streets. I sure have. And I'll proudly admit that. Yep. Oh, thank you, Ania. She says, great that you stick to your guns. And thank you for the explanation on the background. Oh, you're welcome, Mia. Thank you for your question. That was really good. So shout out to you, my friend. So thank you. Thank you. And so 34 is a young fart territory. Oh, okay. At 60, you become the old fart and the filters on your mouth quit working. Hmm. I'll take note of that, Geek Hillbilly, because my dad's 60 and he's, he gets around, but he still looks like he's in his 50s or 40s. So, people say that to him too, because, the strong genetics, they think he's 40, but he's like, hey, I'm 60. So, it's like, genetics, how you really take care of yourself really matters. So you never know how I will be when I'm 60. I'll probably have a great fro. I'll probably have like those stripes like Morgan Freeman or that one guy from the Allstate commercial. He's a really good actor. I think he played God in the show Lucifer. But yeah, I forgot his name though. I follow him on Instagram. But I get what you're saying there, Geek Hillbilly. But and thank you for your advice too. I'll definitely will take note of that. Let me see. Black Cat's Rose says that'll be a cool show for you to create. I love the gods and all the new stuff coming out. Yeah, that would be really cool, huh, Maya? That would be really interesting. Yeah, I'll definitely will take note of that. That'll be really cool. Yeah, that'll be really cool. I definitely will be interested in that also. And Geek Hillbilly says do it with Nessie Tarot game. Oh yeah, yeah, because their shows are on Tuesdays, huh? That'll be cool. Yeah, that'll be interesting. I'll just have to figure out things with Sharon Lee and Lisa. But yeah, I'll definitely will do it. I'll be on the show on my birthday. If I am not doing anything else though, so it's like, so who knows? I gotta ask my friend, what she's doing next Tuesday, and if things change, I'll definitely will be, open to doing a live stream with them on my birthday. So that'll be cool. I'm definitely open to that. Oh, you're gonna be 64 next month, man. Happy early birthday, man. So cool. Thanks for sharing, man. Cool. Mm. Oh, happy birthday, Marsha Green. March 4th. Oh, okay. Happy birthday to you. Happy late birthday, Marcia. All the March babies who had a birthday. Happy birthday to all you guys. Say yes. And so Geek Hillbilly says the birthday live, do it with the nasty tarot and tarot game now. And I'll take note of that, if they're open to it. I mean, I have to work something out, but I never know what I'm doing on my birthday because there's my friends want to plan something with me and then all the other stuff. So who knows? I'll keep you guys updated what I'm going to do on my birthday. So that'll be cool. And so Gina says your show can be on Monday or Wednesday. No worries, not to use that day. Yeah, that's exactly what I was getting to. I'll just go with the flow, see what's right, But some ideas that you're sharing, I'm just reading and listening to you guys, just sharing your perspective. So I'm the kind of person that I'll just listen, I'll just really read, and I just really make decisions for myself too. So yes, you're more than welcome to sharing ideas, guys. It's all good. So yes, I definitely will go with the flow. Yep, sure do. Next Tuesday, April 12th. I was born April 12th, 1988 at 1:29 p.m. My mom knew the exact time, and it was on my birth certificate. So it's kind of like, interesting. Because I was really looking at my astrology chart. I was like, what time was I was born, Mom? And she said 1:29 off the bat. I was like, wow, that was pretty damn accuracy there. So I was like, wow, thanks, Mom. And much love to my mom in spirit. I know she's watching me right now and just proud of me of what I've done recently too. And so yes, good stuff, guys. Good stuff that you're sharing. But also, if you guys want to have some fun right now, if you guys want to play this game called Choose Your Card Reading, I have one of my favorite decks that I love to use. It's called the Art of Attention Yoga Healing Cards. And I have 54 cards here total. And if you guys ever want a card from me, feel free to pick a number between 1 and 54. And I'll definitely will pick a number for you too. And if you guys want some laughter with that too, I have the Rebel cards here too. So they've been really waiting for anyone who wants a card for today to really bring that spiritual clarity, to really help us to just, bring some laughter for our day too. And especially, with the Art of Attention Yoga Healing cards, this is like a yogi oracle deck. So it has some really spiritual and self-care messages for anyone, who wants a card too. So if you guys want to play that lovely game, you are more than welcome to ask for a card. Pick a number between 1 and 54 if you want to choose a card for the day too. But if you guys just want a Rebel card, feel free to, post it in the chat too. Or if you guys want a specific reading also, feel free to post it in the chat also when it comes to your career, current events, pop culture, relationships, and even spirituality. So, and Gina says your mom was there. She'll remember. Yeah, for sure. Yes, exactly, Gina. Yeah, she definitely remembers. And she was the kind of person that she did not play no games. She did not raise no fool, and she did not play no games. I'm telling you. So yes, exactly, Gina. Okay, I got you guys. So Geek Hillbilly, I got Maya, and oh, thank you for dropping by, Gina. And I appreciate you for just showing support and all that stuff too. And much love to you. And hopefully your day will get better too, throughout your whole day as well. And you have a beautiful rest of your day also, Gina. And thank you again for your support. I really do appreciate it. Exactly, Maya. Fuck them. Whoever's hurting you like that too, just, it's not worth it. It's just like, always find ways to bring that compassion and peace back toward yourself. But yeah, like I agree with you, Maya. I'm with you on what you just said. Okay, so Geek Hillbilly wants number 33 with a rebel. Okay, you got it. You got it. Hey, Vivian. Good to see you. I'm just throwing cards for the peeps right now. Just, playing the choose your card game and, being open to throwing some cards for the peeps. And so that sounds, good to you, Vivian. And we also were talking about anger and how we can really just, be mindful of our anger and how we can really just bring that compassion back towards ourselves. Feel free to share. If you want a card, for today, feel free to pick a number between 1 and 54, and I will definitely pull a card for you, Vivian. And if you want a rebel card along with it, feel free to let me know in the chat. And so, Geek Hillbilly 33. Let me shuffle this deck one more time. Alrighty. So 33. 33. Okay. Interesting. Now we see what we have for the rebel cards for you, Geek Hillbilly, because the EX cards have been waiting for you, my friend. And I remember what you told me. And so, okay, Maya, I'll put a star on your thing too. Let me see. Okay, so there we go. All right. So we have for the rebel cards for you, Geek Hillbilly. Let me see what we have for you. What do you have for you? Okay, anything for Geek Hillbilly? Oh, Oh, yo, oh my gosh. Let me see these cards here. Oh, okay. Okay, these kinds kind of match, but at the same time, they're unique. Okay, Geek Hillbilly. Hopefully, you are ready for your cards today, my friend. And what I have for you is I got the card Observe. And it says with your card too, and it says Observe. Observe with a quiet mind and a compassionate heart. And so for you, my friend, it's just to really observe, with a quiet mind and with a compassionate heart and how you really are just feeling about ourselves, on a regular basis. Just really observing that, observing how we're feeling within our body, how you really just thinking with our thoughts, with our mind, and just really taking note of that, really observing for ourselves. Sorry for drinking. My throat gets like that all the time. But just really observing for yourself, Geeky ability. Just, really taking note how you're feeling and with your mind and within your body too. And because with your next card that I have for you, Geeky ability, and it says stop texting, stop stalking, stop checking on that person. Just fucking stop. Spend your time on someone worth it. Don't waste it on ridiculousness. Damn, Gina. And so these are your two cards that I pulled for you. This is your card number 33 that I pulled for you. And it's just to observe with a quiet mind and a compassionate heart how you're feeling with about yourself and with your thoughts too. And just, Just, stop texting, stop stalking, stop checking on that person. Just fucking stop. Spending your time on someone worth it. Don't waste it on ridiculousness. Those are powerful, powerful messages, my friend. So I'm going to turn this card around for you. So these are your cards for today, EQ Billy. And I hope these messages are helpful for you. And many blessings, my friend. Oh, that is deep. That was deep, deep, deep. I'm telling you, that was deep. And so the next person is Maya. It's all right, Maya, she wants number 53. Okay, that's easy enough. Interesting. Let me shuffle this deck for you. 53, 53. $53 for Maya. Oh, yeah? Okay. Wow. Okay. You got some skills, Batman. Okay. I'm going to call you Batman from now on. You got skills, man. You know how to read people. So that's good. Oh, thanks for sharing, man. I'll call you Batman. Okay, 53 for Maya. Shuffle this one more time. I like shuffling these cards. All right, so 53. Easy enough. Interesting. Ah, interesting. That's cool. Nice. Okay, Maya, if you're still here, let me know. I have an interesting message for you today. And so, my awesome, beautiful friend, Maya, the card that I have for you also, that I pulled for you for number 53, is joy. And it says with this message too, joy. And it says joy. Joy is to serve, to love, and to give. And just, for you, Maya, it's just to really connect with your joy too, in your own way too. How you really give and to receive that love too that you give to others and you give to yourself, and to really just in general too, how to you really give that joy to yourself when you're doing things that you love to do, when you are being of service to people that you care about, whether it's on like an online platform such as this or in person, just really connect with your joy and just really doing that in your own way too, to just really, bring that joy back towards yourself and bring that to others, and just really, really doing that in your own way too, just bringing that joy, for yourself and for others. So when we do that too, when you just bring joy back towards ourselves, when we are doing things that we love and we're just passionate about it, and we just, and we're giving from the heart too, in a very healthy way, can really just take us far in life. And so this is a really beautiful message for you, Maya. It's just to really bring some joy back to yourself also. And, towards, people that you care about as well, especially on whether it's online or in person. Just really find ways to bring that joy back towards yourself and really giving it to others too. It's a beautiful message for you, Maya. I love this message. It's really cool. And hopefully that was helpful for you, Maya. And many blessings to you also, my friend. And thank you for being open to playing this card game also. And again, if you guys want another card from me also, you're more than welcome to ask more than just once. If you want to just like a rebel card too, if you just want to laugh your ass out today, that is totally fine with me also. I'm a generous dude. Yeah, of course, Maya. You're welcome. Thank you. I truly am learning to bring that joy to you. Yeah, cool. Of course, Maya, you got this. Really how you bring that joy back towards yourself and towards, other people too can really just take us far. So really just having fun doing that in our own way too is just really the magic there too. So yes, you want number 11. Okay. You want number 11, Maya. Cool. All right. 11 it is. Let's see what we can share. You never know. You might get the same message or you might get a different one. So I'm going to shuffle this deck again, see what we can get. So, right. So 11. All right. These cards are thick, so. All right, 11. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Oh, that's cool, Mike. Yes, it's cool to have someone to read for you. That's cool, I'm always open to, card readings from other readers too, just really asking for like an angel card or, card about April or my relationships. It's really fun, and it's cool that you're good to really be the sitter and just to also be, the reader too. And Maya, just for your going back to your question, for your card number 11, I got the card of creativity and says, with this message too about creativity, and it's just to use your creativity to design your attitude. And so this is a really beautiful message for you, Maya. It's just to really use your creativity in your own way too. And just like, with a card that I pulled for you about joy, just to really connect with your joy, just bringing that towards yourself and towards other people too. And just like with creativity, it's just to really, tap into that creativity, just to really just, use your creativity to just really, how can I put this? To really, have fun with your imagination, to really just, find ways to really bring that creativity towards anything that you want to do, whether it be certain projects, could be with, recipes, could be with anything that you want to do for yourself, to really just, tap into your creative mind with creativity and just really do that for yourself. Really just bringing that creativity towards ourselves to where we can just really tap into that and just really, really connect with that creativity to really just, create, not only design our attitude, but also to really tap into our imaginations too, to just really find that, not only find that clarity, but also to really just, express ourselves. So it's cool. It's really just tap into your creativity, Maya, in your own way too. However you do it, to really connect with your creativity, go for it. And Maya says, love it. And so on point, that's what I'm working on, creativity, expressing myself. Yeah, Maya, you got this, and especially the things that you're doing on your channel is really powerful. And it's just like how you can not only connect with your joy, but also connect with your creativity can really just be powerful, for yourself. And just really go for it, just really expressing yourself, be creative, enjoy yourself, and really just having fun with that. Also, doing what you love to do best. Oh, you're welcome, my friend. Thank you. Thank you for being open to, getting another card for me also. So good stuff there, Maya. Thank you. And if anyone else wants a card from me also, you're more than welcome to post your pick a number between 1 and 54, and I will pull a card for you. If you want to laugh, you want some humor along with it, I will definitely add a rebel card along with it. Or if you guys just want rebel cards for today also, I am totally down for that also. So yes, thank you, Maya. Thank you for dropping your knowledge and all that beautiful stuff too. And so yeah, much love to you guys. So yes, much love to all you guys in here also. Again, if you guys want another card too, if you want a rebel card or specific reading also, feel free to post your question in the chat. I still have time left just to hang out with you guys, do some readings. If not, I could definitely will say, oh, I'll pull a card. No, let me rephrase that. I will pull a card for today, and then I'll provide you guys with a with a meditation. So mindful prayer meditation. Okay, Maya, cool. Do your thing. Have fun enjoying your thing. Enjoying yourself, doing your own thing. Which is a must record a video. Love y'all. Much love to you too, Maya. You have a beautiful rest of your day. Hey, Sheilah. Good to see you, my friend. What's up, Sheilah? Shout out to you. Hopefully you are doing well. What's up? What's up? What's up? Good to see you, Sheilah. I'm just playing a game called Choose Your Card Game, and the deck that I'm using, for this live stream is called the Art of Attention Yoga Healing Cards. And this is really, like a yogi kind of oracle deck. It has some really spiritual and self-care messages. And if you ever want a card, Sheilah, if you think of a number between 1 and 54, I definitely will pick a card for you. And if you want some humor along with your card reading also, with your card, I'll definitely will pick rebel cards with you also. And so on and so forth. If you want me to do a specific reading, current events, pop culture, career, relationships, feel free to post your question in the chat, and I will definitely get to you. And good to see you, Sheilah, and all that good stuff. And if you guys ever want to check out Sheilah's channel, Sheilah Angelic Feather Tarot, it will be in the description below. She has an awesome channel. She collaborates with a lot of people. I was on her channel before too, in a special event. It was really cool and fun. And much love to you too, Sheilah. Oh, okay. I respect that, Sheilah. You're not a fan of the rebel cards. I feel you. They can be pretty wildy. So it's all good. And also shout out to Black Cat Tarot too. If you guys ever want to check out her channel too, it'll be in the description below. Angelic. Oh, Angelic Tarot sounds cool, but yeah, Angel Feather. All right, Angel Feather Tarot. My bad. So yeah, if you guys want to check out Sheilah and Angel Feather Tarot, feel free to check out her channel below. I keep saying Angelic, so it sounds, I don't know, it just rings out of the tongue of my mouth. But it's all good. Shout out to you, Sheilah. So yes, anyone else want a card? Pick a number between 1 and 54. All that good stuff. Oh, you just sub to Black Cat Geek? Yeah, she has a cool channel, man. You should check out her stuff. It's really cool. Oh, I feel you, Sheilah. I'm not angelic either. I'm just human, just like you and everyone else in here also. So it's all good. I feel you. But yes, guys, if you guys want a card, if you just want to, just like If you want to play a choose your card game, pick a number between 1 and 54, and I will definitely will pick a card for you for today. And if you want a rebel card, that's cool with you. If not, that's totally cool too. As really depending on your choice. But if you wanted me to do a specific reading also, I will definitely do it for you. And feel free to post your questions in the chat, and I'll definitely will get to you. Oh, what's up, Ron? My big bro's here. What's up? What's up? What's up? Good to see you, bro. Good to see you. All that good stuff. Shout out to my big brother, Ron Unconditional Love Tarot. That's my big bro there, and he has some awesome content. Collaborates with a lot of people, myself included. And if you guys ever want to check out his channel, Ron Unconditional Love Tarot, it'll be in the description below. And good to see you, man. Yep. If you hear a bird, Geeky Billy, you got that right. Because, it was stuffy in my room, so you hear birds and all that stuff too. My window is open. So you got good ears, man. You definitely hit the nail on you're on point with that. So you definitely will hear birds. And a lot of birds in my area just like fly around my area. It's really beautiful because there's a lot of mountains and trees out here too. So it's like a nature kind of urban like kind of area where I live too. It's very chill like. It's very cool. So yep, you are on point with that, Geek Hillbilly. And also, I don't know if you guys ever noticed, I'm going to show you who's with me. My fairy brother. He's hanging out with me too. You want to say hi, Ricky? You just hear the birds, do you? Yeah, you just hear the birds, huh, buddy? Yep, Ricky's been hanging out with me this whole time pulling cards. So, yep, he's been listening to me talk on my computer, and he's just like, yeah, it's all good. So, yep, if anyone wants a card, feel free to let me know. If you guys want a card, pick a number between 1 and 54, and I will definitely pull a card for you. Or if you want a rebel card, that's totally cool too. If you want me to do a specific reading, I am definitely open to that also. All that good stuff. If not, if I don't see any other questions or if people are okay, I could just pull a card for the collective and just, provide you guys with a long mindful prayer meditation to really help bring that compassion back towards ourselves. Everyone knows about the bird. The bird is a word. You know what, Geek Billy? When I first read that, I thought of Peter Griffin from Family Guy. Because I don't know if you saw the episode of Family Guy, he kept playing that record. Everyone knows about the bird. Bird is the word. I don't know how it goes, but that's way before my time. And it was just, it was hilarious. And so, man, every time I look at that song and hear it, I just think of Peter Griffin every time. So yes, oh man, Family Guy is the craziest cartoon I ever seen. Oh, comparable to the Boondocks. That's the craziest one. But second to that was Family Guy. Family Guy gets pretty raunchy, literally. Okay, I'll check it out. I mean, but I've heard the song before. When I think of that song, I think of Peter Griffin. And so I just can't help it. Good stuff there, guys. Hopefully you're doing good, Ron. Hopefully you are enjoying your day and with your family and everything else too in Canada. And big shout out to you, man. And if you're Ron, and anyone else in here too are just, have some shows that you guys are promoting, and if you guys want to, post it in my live stream, you're more than welcome to do that. And so, yeah, much love to you, Ron. Big bro, good to see you. You're right. Drive Brian crazy with that song, I'm telling you. I can hear it now in my mind, just playing it over and over and over. Oh my gosh. And then there's this one episode, with Road. I don't know, I think this based on the show Roadhouse, and it's just like Peter did that kind of spin kick. It's like Roadhouse. And then there's that one character from House, the doctor, he said house. And he says, that's a house. Roadhouse. And they kept looking at the screen like they're breaking the fourth wall or something. Oh man, that's hilarious. Yeah, Brian, Peter did drive Brian crazy with that song. Oh man, that's great. That's a classic episode. So much love, guys. I don't know if I don't see any other questions here too. If you guys want a card from me, also. If not, I totally understand too, and I could just pull a card for the collective and provide you guys with a mindful prayer meditation. It'll be a really long one, but at the same time, you guys will enjoy some soothing sounds as well. If anyone wants another card too from me too, again, I'll share this one more time so if you guys could really just really, if you guys are open to it, if you want another card, also for me too, if you feel free to pick a number between 1 and 54, and I'll pull a card for you for today. Or if you wanted a rebel card, just to really laugh your butt off for today, I have my rebel cards. It's all good. If you want to laugh your butt off today, if you guys want any specific readings from me too, if it relates to pop culture, current events, your career, relationships, spirituality, feel free to post your questions in the chat and I will definitely get to you. If not, I could just pull a card for the collective and I could just let you guys go do your thing on a Monday. So it's all good. And okay. I'll definitely will watch the replay of this live stream. I'll check out the link too. So thank you for that, Geek Billy. Peter and the Herc. Yes. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna check that out. Thank you for that, Geek Billy. That's good. So yes, indeed. Okay, so I don't see any other questions here too. So I'll just pull a card for the collective today, and then I'm gonna provide you guys with a mindful prayer meditation to help us, if we're dealing with any intense situations like with anger, how it can just help us bring some compassion towards ourselves to really do that. So I don't see any other questions here too. So I'm gonna pull a card for the collective and I'm gonna provide you guys with a mindful prayer meditation just to help you guys ground and bring some compassion back towards ourselves. So and the deck I'm going to use today too is going to be the Archangel Metatron Self-Mastery Oracle deck. So I'm going to be using this. This is really connected to color therapy and the angels. It's just going to really share some beautiful and spiritual message for today, especially for those who are watching this live still and watching a replay. So hey, Bronx, good to see you, my friend. What's up, Bronx? What's up? Hopefully you are doing well, my friend. And I am just, I was going to, pull a card for the collective, but since I didn't see any other questions in here today, but hopefully you are doing well, Bronx. We were talking about how we can really just be mindful of our anger, how we can really just bring some compassion towards ourselves too, being mindful of that, with our emotions, with anger, and everything else too. And also, we're playing a choose your card game, asking people to pick a number between 1 and 54. And I'll definitely will pick a card for them. And if they want like a rebel deck to really bring some laughter with the card that they picked, I am more than welcome to do that. If they also want a specific reading when it comes towards current events, relationships, pop culture, career, all that. Feel free to post your question in the chat too, Bronx, and hopefully you are doing good. Oh, glad you're doing good, Bronx. Especially shout out to my East Coast peeps too who are watching this too. So shout out to you. Shout out to all you East Coast peeps, the West Coast peeps, down South peeps up north, and especially my West Coast peeps too. Got to represent that, And so shout out to all the people who are watching this on the East Coast, the West Coast, all over the globe. All that good shit. So I'm glad you're doing good, Bronx Sage. And if you ever want a card too, feel free to pick a number between 1 and 54. Because I have my Art of Attention Yogi Healing cards. And if you want to laugh your butt off today, want some laughter with that also, feel free to. Oh no, I'm sorry about your cousin, Bronx. Let me put a star on that. She says your cousin was kidnapped yesterday in Haiti. How will that go? Oh, wow. Okay. Let me center myself for a minute. I could pull some cards for you, Bronx. See if I could help you with that. I'm going to use different decks this time. And I'm sorry that your cousin's going through that. I'm going to pray for you and your family, Bronx. But I'm going to pull some cards for you too. See if I could use my pendulum. But yeah, I'm sorry about your cousin though, Bronx. I'm going to pull some cards for you on that. I'm going to pull some cards to really help you to connect what's going on with your cousin and to bring some spiritual clarity also. But yeah. Oh man. I feel tension on my neck. I don't know if that really, let me know if that means anything, Bronx. I just really feel like a stiff neck right now. Just with your question. I just feel, kind of, I say lost, but at the same time, it's just something's going on. I really do sense something there. Okay, so I'm going to pull 3 more cards for you, Bronx. I pulled 3 tarot messages. Also, I'm going to pull 3 oracle cards just to help clarify things for you. I can really just help with your cousin. Okay. Okay, Bronx Sage. I have some cards for you when it comes towards your cousin's situation, and 3 oracle cards to just really bring some spiritual clarity for you and your family as well. And just feel free to let me know if these messages resonate at this time too, with what's going on with your cousin. I got the World card, so I feel like he's out there, with Haiti too. I got the World card. I got the Page of Cups, and this is really connected to his emotions. I really feel like he's really trying to just really survive too. And also, I got the Knight of Cups, Knight of Swords. So I feel like with this with these 3 messages, also for you Bronx too, just with the World card, and just with the Page of Cups and the Knight of Swords too. I feel like I really do sense like he feels like he's doing his best to survive out there too. I know, like with the World card too, he's out there and just really trying to survive out there in Haiti. And I don't know what's going on with Haiti too. I'm not familiar what's going on with there. But at the same time, with the Page of Cups, I really do feel like he's really trying to doing his best to just really connect with his emotions and to just survive, stay sane. And also with the Knight of Cups, Knight of Swords, also, I really do feel like he's really doing his best to just survive the best way he can. And just like with these 3 cards, also, I really do feel that he's doing his best to survive out there, in Haiti. And just to really help you, with the 3 oracle messages that I have for you, also, like you can just bring some clarity for not only for him, but also for yourselves and your family too. Bronx, it's just to really continue to really just like bring that love in towards for him and towards your family and wherever that's going on for yourself too. Bronx, just to really bring that love towards your cousin, towards your whole family, to know that that he'll be okay. Just really bringing that love into just really bring that love into relationships. However you do that, to really show support and all that too. Just really doing that for yourselves too, for yourself and your family, especially for your cousin. And also to really just to really find ways to heal too, especially if with your cousin too, and then how you can, and so on and so forth. And it's just like to really bring that healing for your family too, to where you can just how can I say this, to really find that clarity for yourselves too, to know that and really just prayer is a good way of just bringing that healing back, you know sending that healing towards other person. When we just pray and we sending that person love and light, and just really send that love their way, can really just help them heal, to know that they're not alone and all that too. So just to really to really I can't even put it in words, to really find to bring that healing for yourselves and for your cousin and for your family too, Bronx. And also with the last message too that I have for you also, Bronx, and hopefully this message is helpful. And just really, I got the as above and so below card too. Just to really know that your family, yourself, and your cousin too is connected to heaven and earth. And so, like I really do feel like he's really trying to survive out there too. And I'm sorry that you're really going through this too. I'm sorry that this happened to your cousin as well. But with this message to you, Bronx, and just really know that for you and your family too, and for your cousin especially, to know that you are connected to heaven and earth. And and it's just like with this message too, so you guys are always connected, and just really continue to find ways to really just show support, and and really just be there for them no matter what. And so hopefully that was helpful, Bronx, too. And I did my best to really just, answer your question the best way I can. But hopefully that was helpful as well. And I'm sorry that you're going through that as well. And hopefully, that your cousin, comes back in, one piece too, especially for towards you and your family also. And I'll continue to pray for your cousin too, to know that he'll be okay and he comes back to you guys safe and sound. But hopefully, I'll pray for you guys too, Bronx, and hopefully the cards that I pulled were helpful for you and your family as well. So I'm really sorry that you and your family are going through that. No sweat, Bronx. I understand. I can't understand. I can't imagine what you guys are going through too. So that scary experience. So I'll, just really, continue to pray, and especially prayer helps, bring that healing towards the other person too. It could just really take us far. And just, also bringing that love into can really just be helpful as well. However you do it can really just make a difference, sending money and so on and so forth. And, you know, all that. Yeah, of course, Bronx. I'm always there for you, my friend. And, thank you for being open to let me do a reading for you also with the situation that you and your family are going through. So much love to you, my friend. Hmm. And so, with that being said, guys, let me see what I'm going to do now. I'm going to pull a card for the collective, and then I'm going to provide you guys with a mindful prayer meditation. So, anytime, Bronx. Much love to you, my friend. I'll continue to pray for you guys soon, especially for your cousin. What's up, Rick? What are you going to do? Come on. Hey, here you go. So, anytime, Bronx. I'm sorry you're going through that. Get off the card, Ricky. Get off the card. Thank you. Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna definitely will provide that meditation for you, my friend. And I'm gonna pull a card for the collective first, so you guys can really just take a spiritual message for today, also. And so I'm gonna shuffle this deck, see what we can get for the today on April 4th of 2022. See what spiritual message that we have for the collective, especially for those who are watching this live and watching the replay. So that being said, of course, I'm going to pull a card for the collective. Anything for the collectives? Interesting. Okay, guys, I have a really interesting card for this live stream today too, and for anyone who is watching this live and watching a replay. I got the card of karma, and it says untying the knots. And just like, with this message too, for anyone who's watching this live and watching a replay, is just to really find ways to really, untie those karmic knots that we have in our lives too. Just really finding ways to really untie those karmic, knots where we are just, how can I put this in words? Just really untying the knots, just really untying those karmic knots where we can just, really change things around in our lives too, that are just, that we are just really have that effect in our lives too. Just really find ways to untie them and just really you know, making things right for the better too. Just like, really untying those karmic knots and just really, you know, doing that in our own way too. And just, with this message too, really all about karma is just to really, you know, practicing untying those knots, especially when it comes towards with karma, is just to really, really untie that, really changing things around. Kind of like, if you say like, what's a good example of that? Like, how you really just tying those knots when it comes towards, receiving abundance. If you just have, problems just about receiving abundance, it's a really powerful time for you to really untie those knots and change those things around to just really help you to receive more and all that. And hopefully what I'm saying too really makes sense with you guys too when it comes towards untying the knots, when it comes towards with karma too. Just really finding ways to really making some changes, really shifting things around, and just really untying those karmic knots to really just making your lives better, not just only for you but also for the future generations as well. So this powerful message here too, karma, and I have to really looking at it, I have to really integrate this message as well. Just really untying those knots on a regular basis, and hopefully that message was helpful for you guys too. And so I'm gonna put my deck over here, and I'm going to provide you guys with a mindful prayer meditation. And so I'm going to turn off my camera for a bit so you guys can hear my voice. And right now, let's take the time to just, get grounded and just really find ways to really connect with that breath, relax with our mind and body to not only find that clarity, but also to really just, feel grounded and really connected with ourselves too. And just really doing that in our own way as well. And when you guys are ready, you can start to gently close your eyes. As we are finding ways to connect with our breath and just finding ways to find that clarity where we ground our body and our mind in these moments right now, to just relax and just really being present in this moment. Let's take the time to just bring one hand to our heart, or both hands to our heart, or both hands in prayer to just send that healing and loving energy towards ourselves when we are just, connecting with our breath. Just really connecting with our breath, where we can just take a breath in with the inhale and then releasing the breath out with the exhale to release any heaviness that doesn't serve us. And really just doing that in our own way, just finding ways to connect with our breath to where we can find that clarity for ourselves when we ground our energy and we relax our mind and our body, to really just being present in this moment. And even when the mind wanders, if we're thinking too much thoughts in our head, or if we're getting distracted by noises or anything like that, it's always good to really just find ways to really just be mindful of what we're experiencing at this time, and just really finding ways to ground our energy, and also to really send that healing and loving energy towards ourselves and towards the people that we care about. and towards the planet too, to anything that truly needs it. And as we are doing that, let's do a quick rain meditation practice at this time. And just like with the rain meditation, it's a really powerful way to really bring that self-compassion towards ourselves. And with the letter R, it really stands for recognizing. And so for any of us who is a really powerful time to just recognize what's going on within your body, within your mind, and just really taking note of that. And just really recognizing what's going on, just really taking note of that, just without having to think much of it, just really taking note of what's going on, recognizing it. And then after we do that, the letter A stands for allowing. And so after we recognize what's going on within ourselves right now, as we are continuing to breathe in with the inhale, and then releasing the breath out with the exhale, just really allowing to feel what you're feeling right now, whether you're just with anger, with sadness, just to really allow them to feel that, just to feel it as it is without having to think much of it. And to really just, to be with it wherever that you're feeling. And after we allow to feel what we're feeling right now in this moment, let's start to, with the letter I, really stands for investigating with self-care. And just really taking note of what you're feeling too at this moment, just to really investigate why you're feeling these sensations within your body, the thoughts that you're thinking about, and so on and so forth. Just really taking note of things also to really just not have to really think too much of it when it comes towards, investigating. Just really taking note of that. Just really wondering why you're feeling these sensations within your body, within your thoughts, within your hearts. And just really taking note of that. And then after we do that, with the letter N really stands for nurturing, to really bring that nurturing energy towards ourselves, towards any part of the body that truly needs it, towards, to anyone who really needs it at this time too, to really just bring that nurturing and loving energy back towards ourselves, to really just do that, to really nurture ourselves, to really find that clarity. And always know that we have the power to practice this beautiful form of self-care at any time in our lives. allowing the breath to flow naturally. Just really allowing the breath to flow naturally, where you can just finding ways to just take a breath in with the inhale and just really letting go of the breath with the exhale to just release anything that no longer serves us. And just really connecting with that, allowing the breath to flow naturally to just help us ground and to relax and to just really find that clarity for ourselves, to really bring some more compassion towards ourselves, and really thanking our hearts and ourselves for allowing ourselves to be in this space of awareness where we can just tune into how we're feeling at this time, to bring some compassion towards ourselves, towards any part of the body that truly needs it. And to also to really, find that clarity for ourselves. And as we are doing that, also connecting with our breath, we can just take a breath in with the inhale and then release the breath out to the exhale. Let's take the time right now to just bring some awareness back into our body, stretching out arms and legs to really just move the energy around. And when you guys are ready, you can gently open your eyes. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that meditation, despite you hearing Reiki, and my dad making the background noise. But hopefully that was helpful for you also. And hopefully it helps you find some compassion towards ourselves too, and we can just find ways to really ground our energy and to relax and so on and so forth. And what's up, Clarence? Good to see you, bro. What's up? What's up? You're just about the end of my live stream, bro. But if you want to watch a replay of it, you're more than welcome to do so. And always good to see you, bro. Good to see you, Clarence, and hopefully you are doing well also. And that concludes with the Mindful Monday community conversations, and hopefully that mindful prayer meditation was helpful also. You guys can, more than welcome to just, watch your replay of this meditation. Despite the background noise, you see here Ricky reading also, and just, my dad talking. But hopefully that was helpful. And Bronx says, I felt that deep in my bones. Thanks. Oh, that's beautiful, Bronx. I'm glad it was helpful for you. And you're welcome, my friend. And especially to those who are watching this live too and watching a replay. And much love to all you guys who jump in on the topic of anger today too in the Mindful Monday community conversations. I really do appreciate your dropping your knowledge, showing your support, all that beautiful stuff too. And I believe the Soul Sisters Tarot are not having a live stream today too, but they will be having a live stream next Monday. So, if you guys will ever want to check them out too, the Soul Sisters Tarot and Sonja Rayne Lee's channel and EQ's channel and Black Cat Tarot's channel and Sheilah Angel Feather Tarot and Ron Unconditional Love Tarot. If you guys ever want to check out their channels too, especially the people that I put a link to in the description, feel free to check them out in the description below too. Their YouTube pages, their Instagram pages, their Etsy stores, you name it. And if you guys ever want to reach out to me, send a donation on my PayPal or just, check out my Amazon wish list, or if you guys want to keep in touch with me on social media, whether it be Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or if you guys want to acquire my services when it comes towards essential oils, if you want to book a oracle and tarot reading with me also, or if you guys want to experience a super heroic flow class as well, feel free to check out my link tree anytime. Feel free to check out my link tree. That's pinned in the chat right now since I'm still live, but also if you guys are watching a replay, it'll be in the description below, my link tree. And so with that being said, guys, I'm going to let you guys go. Hopefully, everything that I shared for you in this live stream was helpful and it helped bring some clarity for yourselves too. And much love to all you guys in the chat room too, for those who are still here, for those who left. Much love to all you guys. And may we continue to practice self-care that could benefit us, our loved ones, and our environment. And I'll see you guys around on Wednesdays for the Wellness Wednesday Solutions live stream. And especially on Fridays too for the Fun Lounge After Hours, where it is a fun time for us to unwind from the busy week that we're dealing with on a regular basis. And on Saturdays for the Nerdy Lounge Table Talks at 8 p.m. Pacific time. And yeah, that's pretty much what my schedule is for, especially on YouTube. I'll be back on Wednesdays at 1 p.m. Pacific time for the Wellness Wednesday Solutions, and to just also for those who are on Instagram, I will be going live there at 5 p.m. Pacific time for the Fun Lounge After Hours, and then on Saturdays I'll be going live on YouTube for the Nerdy Lounge Table Talks at 8 p.m. Pacific time. And so that's pretty much it with all the things that I'm doing. And hopefully you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. May we continue to practice self-care that can benefit us, our loved ones, and our environment. And I'll see you guys around in these social media and YouTube streets. Peace. Namaste. Bye, guys. Much love.